Tash and Rizzo was a very smart choice for me, and I highly recommend.
So I cannot recommend TashRizzo more for what they're giving you. So I highly recommend.
But basically, I couldn't recommend David Tash enough. His stuff works.
And I have really seen a dramatic in sales upon working with them.
Awesome.
I highly recommend.
You definitely should consider TashRizzo.
The stuff is like next level craziness. You need to get on it today.
I want to tell you guys how pleased I am with the service that you've given me. It's something that is way beyond my pay grade, and I honestly am bragging about having a marketing team.
3 weeks total since we've engaged with you guys. Have gotten 3 job orders since then.
Each program, I gained 3 legitimate clients that I'm still working with to this day. 2 of those clients I made 2 placements with so far, which is equated to $54,000 in revenue. Another client, which I'm also doing business with at the time, is that was 1 placement for $20,000, and then there was another client, which right now I don't have anything from them, but I made 1 placement, and that was a $14,000 deal.
Yeah, literally the 3rd day, made 40 grand. So I mean,
Got me literally in the last month. I've gotten, and this is unbelievable. I've gotten 1 new client every single week for the last 4 weeks. I'm not kidding here. I just yesterday I signed the 4th one, and I could not have done that without David Tash and his systems. Like literally over 5.
Right? What has TashRizzo done for me? Well, it took us a couple of months. It did not happen overnight. I mean, you could get lucky, get a deal, get a good client overnight. Didn't happen with us. It took us a couple of months to get a client. We were able to close the deal with that client, and we made some pretty good money, right? We paid off all the initial investment. We put some money in the bank. But here's the best part of it all, really. The best part is I got to see the process work in real time. We saw the steps, we saw them implemented, and I watched it play out. And you know what? It works.
I have 3 clients that 2 that we already made hires on, 1 that we're in the process of, and another potential client that I'm meeting with next week. I think we're probably going to get the business from. So potentially 4 already.
You're looking for something that is very structured and focused and high communication and really cater to the recruiter, the today's recruiter, and has a pulse on the market and what's going on. You definitely should consider TashRizzo.
David Tash of Tash Advertising has done an excellent job of coaching us as we serve the needs of an inordinate amount of executive recruiting clients to secure them qualified leads. In short, he shared with us a LinkedIn messaging strategy that we employed. With one of our clients, we was able to secure 5 qualified contracts within the first 30 days. This eventually led to earnings that were in excess of 6 digits, and now they're working on the 2nd and 3rd generation of clients for those customers that they were serving their needs. I can't say enough about the quality of David's teachings, the program that he's employed.
Okay, so we've been using the system full swing, actually not even full swing, but we've started to dabble in using the system for about 2 weeks now. We have already gotten 1 contract signed, and I mean, the expected value of this contract is tens of thousands of dollars to us. It's a recurring client. We've consistently been able to get meetings passively. When I started off, I was making calls every single day. I got a couple meetings doing that, but I was spending all day on the phone with very minimal results. Now I'm able to focus on putting systems in place, and while this kind of passively gets me appointments, it's just amazing.
Absolutely, it works. It's so quick. The way you teach phenomenally, and you have great steps and great process that you gave us a tremendous amount of value that you ended up, with the process that you taught us, we ended up getting a 9-month contract at $15K each month, and we're about to try to renew that, and we're working on it. It looks like it's going to go through.
Awesome. If anyone's on the fence thinking, should they join, should they not join, what would you say to them?
I would say you have to join because like the biggest key and the biggest thing that I love about David Tosh is that he's process oriented, so it's something that you can for sure duplicate, and that's what matters in business is if you can create systems to scale.
So I've been with TashRizzo now for a little over 8 months now, and I can say that I wasn't quite sure how they did what they did, so it created a little skepticism on my part. But after talking to the members of their team on several occasions, and they really outlined how they do what they do, it made things a lot more clear. So within the first month, I had my first 6-figure contract, and they've only continued to grow from there. So I can say that from my experience, the expense is well worth it. The amount of guidance that they give you, they don't just tell you what to do, but they are a part of your team. I mean, they are in a sense your personal marketing team. They will do whatever you need to do. If you have questions, they're available. It doesn't matter what kind of question you have, they will answer it to the best of their ability. And to be able to have direct access to everybody in the company is impressive. It's very comforting knowing that they're in it to make sure that my business is successful. And for that, I can never say thank you enough. There's a reason that I've been in it 5 months past the initial 3-month period. They continue to impress me. If we want to make changes to our campaigns, they do it, and they just continue to deliver. So I cannot recommend TashRizzo more for what they're giving you. So I highly recommend it.